found a way. There is an item that you can get to make it so you do an insane amount of damage. And it is so broken. Kind of broken. I mean, it gets a lot better higher level you are. As, well, you can't see it right now. But I am only level 22 as a monk. So it's not crazy broken for me yet. The item isn't quite fully leveled up. But I'm going to show you how to get it. And how to get this whole thing set up. So, first of all, to be able to get this item, you have to beat the entire campaign. In adventure mode, you have to beat a Nephilim Rift. You have to beat a Greater Rift in adventure mode to get what's called a Challenge Rift. And the Challenge Rifts, you get one of these, and you get what you can see over in the corner. You can get a reward, a prize, and it gives you a whole bunch of like crystals and stuff, which is really helpful for what we're about to do. Well, I'm not going to do it because I've already done it, but you go to this chick, you go here, look at what I have equipped. This Caesar's Memento, I don't know how to say it, but if you look at enemies, take 765% increased damage from your Tempest Rush for 5 seconds after you hit them with a blind, freeze, or stun. Now, to get that item, you need to, it's pretty much like a gamble, you need shards, and to get those shards, an easy way is what I just showed you. Beat that Challenge Rift, you get that prize, you go over to this, you get your Challenge Rift reward, you open it, and you get a whole bunch of shards. And then you just keep spamming this until you get this item. And once you get this item, you're pretty much set. Now, what you have to have equipped for this item to work is the Tempest Rush, obviously. And then, to make it easier, so what it says is, it says for it to work, you have to blind, freeze, or stun an enemy. So, from the abilities that I have available to me right now, the easiest way to do that is Fists of Thunder, the second one, which is called Wind Blast. Every third hit freezes the enemy. What that means is every time I hit them 3 times, if they're not already dead, I can pull out my R2 and I can start hitting them, and it will just destroy them because it does that extra bit of damage, the 765% damage for 5 seconds. Not only do I have that, but for Blinding Flash, blinds all nearby enemies for 3 seconds. Now I have the first one, which is called Self-Reflection, which increases the duration of the blinding, which means that same blind right there, it shows it on the thing for it to work. So I can use my square ability, and then I can use the Tempest Rush, and it will do the same thing because they're blinded. Now what I've found is there's also another way that I have not unlocked yet. Where is it at? I can't remember. One of these abilities. Let me find it real quick. Where are you at? No. Oh yeah. I think it's just this one. This will break it, alright? The Tempest Rush itself, the third ability, Flurry, unlock at level 33. After you stop channeling Tempest Rush, you cause an Ice Blaster, which will freeze the enemies, which makes it so you can use the Tempest Rush again, which will activate the same ability and do the 765% more damage. And on top of that, I put this, costs 50 spirit, which is quite a bit, but you can get it back. Increases the amount of damage dealt to attackers, so it pretty much increases my damage that I do to my enemies. And these are just, this one I have, which lets me have more spirit and regenerates it slowly, so it makes it easier to do these. And it helps to have high damaging weapons because it stacks on top of that, And if you're wondering, like, oh, level 20, what if I'm like level 30 or something? Well, if you get what's this cube, and then you go to Reforge Legendary, if you have the items, then you can reforge your legendary item, and it will put it at the level of what level you are right now. And it just makes it that much easier. See, all I need is reach Forgotten Soul, and then I just have to take the item off, and then I go over here, go to Reforge Legendary, and then I would find the item, which is not on here right now because I have it equipped. I would put it in there, and then I would click Confirm, and what that would do is it would reforge it, and whatever level I am is what it would make the item, which would increase everything on it. So, and once you're level 70 and you reforge it, it goes from 765 to 800%. So it just gets better and better. So it's really good to level the monk. Like, I'm just starting on the monk, and I was trying to find some way that I can level the monk quicker or make it easier maybe. And that's the way to do it. This item is broken. It's literally broken. And it will help. It'll help you level a lot quicker as a monk. Now, you can look up, there are other ways with other characters to do the same kind of thing, but this is just monk specific. Like, there isn't the same item and the same thing that you can do with other characters. This is just for the monk. Gotta remember that. But there are other ways that you can look up, other items that you can get to do high damage as a lower level to help level yourself. Okay? So yeah, that's how to explain it. And if you guys want to see how this works, then just go back at the beginning of the broadcast, and I literally just explained everything. So then it'll be an easier way of understanding it. Oh, I need to turn the volume down. That's really loud. Or make a party at least. Damn, it's loud. Okay, so see how I'm doing no damage? Look at that. Look at that. OP. Did you see that spider? Oh, look at that. It's broken. I can use R1 and it increases my damage for a little bit. So if I'm like going against a boss or something, that can help. See? Okay, get this. You guys might think, oh, we might be playing on normal or something. No, I'm on expert mode. On adventure, level 22 on expert mode. And I'm doing this much damage. Look at that. As long as you have the same ability that I have for X, you can freeze the enemy after your third hit. If they're not already dead by then, just pull out the R2 ability that I have equipped. It'll just drill them down. It's that simple. It's really not that hard. Like, watch what happens to these once I get out of jail, anyways. Look, the gold one's already dead. And I'm on expert difficulty. You gotta remember that. If I was on a lower difficulty, these guys would get one-shotted. But I'm level 22 on expert right now. On adventure. And I'm doing this much damage. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tonight. And then I was like, okay, I gotta show this off. But yeah, use this. This will help. If you're trying to do what I'm doing, and you need to level each character to 70s to get the platinum trophy, this is a great way to use the monk. great way to use the monk. Look how fast I'm killing these goblins right now. Look at this. I want to go after this white one, because it's a jewel one. Look how fast I just killed that one. If you go on my last stream and see how annoying it is to kill these guys because I keep moving around, if you can freeze them, or blind them, or something, like I'm going to use my, what is it, square? Yeah, to blind them. Bam, dead. Because it said he was immune to freeze, so then I can just use my square. Easy. Using this method is really helpful for doing a crap ton of damage as fast as you can. Yes, you can do a lot of damage without this method, but not as fast as this method. And like I said, you're not really going to see, you probably won't see much a difference in damage, but I'm doing a lot more damage than I was earlier. Now in huge crowds like this, using your X to freeze the enemies isn't as effective, which is what the square is for. When you blind them, it does a huge radius of enemies, it doesn't just do like a small little group that you're punching. So that's what my square is for, because I can just blind them with my square. Look, I'm having no trouble right now. Look, over 100. See how easy that was? It's broken. And I'm just leveling up. And you guys are probably wondering, why aren't you in the story mode? I'm not in the story mode because I'm trying to complete bounties so I can get the platinum trophy. That's what I'm trying to accomplish on these broadcasts, or these streams that I'm doing. I'm trying to reach the platinum trophy. So, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that spider I just killed, I hit it 3 times, which got it to half health, right? I pull out my R2, it hits the spider for 1 second. The first hit does half health. In 1 hit, half health, but it took 3 hits before. Look how much damage I'm doing to this. Look at this. It's broken. I mean, she runs away, so you can't, like, kill her instantly. But, like, did you see how much damage I just did to her that quickly? You can't lie, this is pretty broken. I was not lying when I put this title. Oh, frozen. Oh, look at that. She's already running away. You have to do a certain amount of damage for her to run away? No problem. Like, if you guys need this method, then here you go. It's not that. The only thing that you need to do is you need to beat some challenge. You need to beat 1 challenge rift. And to do that, you need to unlock adventure mode. And to unlock adventure mode, you have to beat the campaign at least once. So, that's it. Besides that, you're set to do this. Yes, that's what I wanted to show you. I might keep streaming. I might end it just to have like the short clip, just to show you guys how OP it is. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do that. I'm going to end the stream here. I just wanted to explain it, show it off a little bit, show how powerful it was. I'm not really going to keep playing because I don't want to extend it out and make it seem like super long. I want it to be like kind of like a short video thing explaining how to get this item, how to use it, what abilities can go with it if when you're low level, because you can get this when you're level 1. As long as you complete a challenge rift and you get the rewards and you have the required items, you can get this item when you're at level 1, and you can start doing this at a very low level. And it's just broken. Like, you can kill things super easily, and like being able to kill things that fast means you can up your difficulty, which means you get more XP, which means you level up a lot faster. I mean, lower level, that's nice. Being able to grind and level and be at a high difficulty without worrying about not doing enough damage and sitting there forever just attacking the same guy. You know, just that annoying feeling of you just sitting there for 5 years attacking the same person over and over and over again. And you're like, why am I even doing this? Like, you don't have to deal with that if you do what I just told you. It won't be that big of a deal. You just need to make sure you have this cube, and I already explained it, everything, at the beginning of the stream. So if you want to see that, go to the beginning of the stream. I'm going to end it here. This was just some short clip to help you guys who like the monk, or who want to level at least some character. You can level the monk, be helpful. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I just wanted to show you guys this technique I found to try to help you guys progress through the game and get as far as I am. I mean, I'm not like insanely far. I mean, I have a whole bunch of characters at high level and whatnot, obviously. I'm literally 2 trophies from platinuming the game. I'm pretty far. I put a lot of progress into this game, but I've also done a lot of grinding to do that. But with this method, you don't have to do as much hard work to get to level 70 as this character. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Now, before I go, remember, you have to use your blood shards that you get from your challenge rifts reward, and you have to get the Caesar's, or Caesar, I don't know how you say that, memento. That's what it's called. Make sure that's what you get. Now, it's a gamble. You're going to get like a few, and it's not going to be the right item. That's because it's a gamble. It's a chance that you're going to get it. And it took me probably like, it's 25 shards. When I opened up that gift, I had max shards. I had 680. I don't know if that's how much you guys are going to have. I know I've had shards before I opened up my reward for just playing the game before. So, but yeah, you get a certain amount of shards from your challenge rifts. You just go here. You just keep spamming the bracer. Make sure it's the bracer. And it has to be that item if you want to do the Tempest Rush thing. The thing that I explained at the beginning. And you guys are probably not going to get the item right away. And you're going to be like, well, why isn't this working? It's because you have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it until you get the item. It's not like you're not just going to get it instantly. It's kind of like a... It's like a luck type of thing. But it's not like super crazy rare. So you should get it eventually. It shouldn't be like crazy hard to get. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this method helps all of you succeed at being a powerful monk. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.